Oh shoot! Whoa, whoa! What's up, everybody? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Bicasso, and today we're going to be riding the Monster, the 1200 Monster. Actually, the 1200 Monster S. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get comfortable and get situated. Let's see here. Well, isn't that beautiful, that TFT color screen? Alright, so we're going to flip that down, and she rumbles. Alright, let's see what mode we're in. So far, we're in sport mode. Lovely. We're not going to touch these two. Why? Because, bump that.
You're aware you got the quick shift on this bike?
Quick shifter?
Shift up and down.
Okay.
So you don't have to squeeze the clutch in when you upshift or downshift.
Okay.
Just leave the throttle steady.
Alright. Okay. Thank you. Sweet. So yes, this bike has a quick shifter for both up and down transition. So you shift up, you don't have to get off the throttle. When you shift down, you don't have to get off the throttle. So I think this is going to be a lovely experience, my good people. But we're out here at Big Number 1 in Birmingham, Alabama, and we're going to test ride some Ducatis and have a good time. Me? Whoa, that clutch. Uh-oh, he stalled it. Get used to that clutch bite. It's a little different. Foot position. But yes, the Monster 1200S. Previously, I think I rode the 7.9. I think it's a 797. I don't know. Don't bash me too much for getting the numbers off, but previously I rode this a long time ago, so I can't even remember too much of a comparison, but it was an enjoyable ride. But the 1200S, I'm assuming it's going to be a different animal. But we're not going to get too crazy. We're just going to do our normal test ride and determine the feel of this bike and figure out, you know, what it's all about. But that clutch, though, I'm just going to want to stall this thing. Got to give it a little juice. I always found that a little odd about Ducatis. At least the way that they set these up. You got to give them a little juice to get them going. If not, you'll stall them out. Very smooth, though. All right, buddy, come on. Juice on it. Oh yeah, it's got some good up here. I hope we don't get behind this guy. He's not going to do what he needs to do. But so far, everything is good. Of course, that's normally how a ride starts off. All right, man, you're going to have to go ahead and juice on it now. Come on, man. You're busting my balls, man. You're breaking me up. You're messing with my fun. You know what? There we go. There we go. Alright. Missed my shifter. There we go. Alright. Now we're having some fun. But yeah, this has some good up. Of course, it has a 1200cc engine, but downshift is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But of course, it's a Ducati with that nice V-twin rumble. But I never seen myself owning a Monster. I've always saw them as very nice looking bikes. They had that weird mousy look to them, but it's definitely an enjoyable ride. And the wind blast isn't that bad compared to my S1000. You know, My S1000 originally had the mirrors here, but I have them here now, kind of sticking out. And I feel like having the mirrors here it helps with the wind blast. But the seating position is comfortable. You don't have that previous Ducati heat that used to come up behind the thigh area. So it's pretty good. It soaks up bumps pretty good. Let's see how the suspension is. It's pretty soft out the box. It has Öhlins suspension on it, so of course you can tweak this thing to your heart's content. And I think it has Öhlins forks too, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, that engine braking is just, sounds so good. I do notice one thing what am I hitting my foot on? Oh, you know what? I did it again, guys. I forget. This bike has a quick shifter. I'm not used to quick shifter, so so when I pull off this time, after I get out of first, of course, I'm gonna quick shift the bike up. But my foot is hitting this piece right here. I don't know if you see it. I have to get used to that. Come on, buddy. There you go. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. Yep, that's more like it. Yeah, I'm glad I passed him. But of course, it's a monster. It's gonna be nimble. It's gonna be made for handling. You know, it's a naked bike. That's what it's made to do. Woo, the brakes are very good. Wow. The brakes are very good. No tire skid. Of course, that's with the help of ABS. That turned out, I could have ran it, but I was like, you know what? Let's not do it. Oh, I love that snap. They're waiting on us up there, of course. Oh, neutral. All right, where's neutral? There we go. But everything on this bike feels premium. I don't know what the regular Monster is like, but being that it's the S, I'm assuming it's the special edition or the sport edition. I don't know what the hell it stands for, but everything on this thing is pretty premium. You got the brushed aluminum on the bar ends. You got these nice mirrors that actually don't vibrate too much, because typically when you get on the Ducatis, at least the ones I've ridden with the Panigale and the X Diavolo and the regular Diavolo, the mirrors vibrate like crap. And I mean the right mirror in particular. It vibrates a lot. But this one is actually doing very well. But overall, this entire package, you know, before I get on the curves and everything and get into some speed, it seems very good. I'm not going to bore you guys with numbers or anything, but as far as like performance-wise, it seems to be a really good bike. I used to didn't like bikes that had just the front headlight exposed like that. Well, it's grown on me. It kind of has that cafe racer style look to it, like the BMW 9T or the Bobber. But let's see here. What is the point of the freaking clutch handle if you don't even need it? Oh, crap. Oh no, this is fun. This is fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on this. I'm actually thinking I like this more than my S1000. And here's the thing, hear me out. I like V-twin engines. My first three bikes were V-twin engines. I like that vibration, that rumble. And you hit it, you feel that, I love that, I just love it. Now the inline, you know, it has that, I love that too. But there's just something about a freaking V-twin, y'all. Oh, I love it. The power delivery on this is delicious. That's the best way I can describe it. It's delicious. I feel like it's right there in the middle. Not too little and not too much. It's just enough to get your feet wet, but more than enough to get you in some trouble very fast. Woo! And that's only like 30% throttle, baby. Oh, I just love Ducatis. I know they're expensive. I know that the maintenance is going to be more than the average bike. But at the end of the day, a Ducati, you ride a Ducati for the character. You ride a Ducati for the love of Italian engineering. Just like you buy BMW, Audis, and Volkswagens, and you buy it for luxury. It's a luxury machine. And you buy it for a specific purpose. Now this right here, man, it's like the bread and butter of motorcycling next to Aprilia and KTM and the Modus that we saw back there. Like, oh man, it's just a beautiful experience. I haven't gotten on a single Ducati that I didn't like. And that's just the God honest truth. Whoa, that train is really creepy right there. Come on, guy. Yeah. Whoa, shoot! Whoa, whoa! My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I do have it in sport mode. Wow, this thing's got a punch. Wow. And with the short wheelbase, this is like that front wheel is just like, it's just inching. It's just like, come on. Come on. Come on! And you just gotta be like, whoa, bro. Hold on. We're not gonna do that today. But yes, I like this. I like this. I love that the instructor is actually not BSing us today. He's giving it to us. He's like, you want it? I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, it's not letting me, there we go. It wouldn't let me downshift. You gotta get off I think you gotta get off the throttle to downshift, because I was clicking it and it wouldn't let me do it. But that's okay, because I'm used to doing that anyway. That first gear's a little rough, trying to do, oh, it's gonna mess up the fun. Let's see here. Oh God, this is so much fun. Woo! 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 I like it. I like it. Oh man, I like it. I really like it. I didn't think I was gonna like this much. I didn't come in with a bias on it. I came in neutrally. I was like, I'm not gonna love it or I'm gonna hate it. But dang, man, I really like this bike. This thing surprised me. Woo! But this is definitely a great bike to ride around town, to shoot the crap on, ride to your favorite bike meetups, ride in some mob rides with a bunch of bikers, sport bikers doing burnouts and all that kind of stuff, and you pull up on your Ducati like, yeah, Ducati monster, who wants some? And you will be able to take some of the best of them on this. And you'll look good while you do it, because the whole point of a Ducati is not necessarily for performance, it's because it got damn, it look good. And this monster is no exception. I promise you that. All right, now we're gonna get some good acceleration right here. This is a good straightaway. So we're gonna see what it do. I like starting off in second a lot more than I like first. I feel like I'm gonna stall in first. All right, here we go. Here we go, squad. Ducati squad. I think I enjoy this again more than my S1000. I really do. And the reason being, I feel like 0 to 100, it's like it's a lot more exciting. And it's not just about going fast. It has some kind of soul or some kind of experience to it, rather than I'm just going as fast as I can. Oh my grief, that front wheel. The traction controller is doing everything it can to keep it on the ground. This bike has some power, guys. This bike has character. Just like every single thing that Ducati has, I don't care what you say, if you have not ridden a Ducati, you do not know what these bikes have to offer. If you've ridden one, you will, and some part of you will say, okay, I understand. The bikes have character, but they're still expensive. I can't disagree with you on that. But to say that these bikes don't have that, they're special. These bikes are just special. And that's just all there is to it. These bikes are special. And this monster is nothing less. All right, let's see here. Oh my grief. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, dude, this is fun. Oh shit, dude, seriously? That's exactly why I broke a rule. Do not ride this crazy with people that you've never ridden with before. That's a rule, and I broke it. That's okay, because you know what? Ducati engineering got me. I don't think the ABS kicked in, but I did hit the brakes enough to where I could slow down. So I don't know. I squeezed the front brake a little while in the curve, just enough, but not, because you're not supposed to squeeze the front brake in the curve, because you know your front wheel locks up, you're washing out, hey, you're done. But I squeezed it enough to apply enough pressure to slow down without causing too much issue. When stuff like that happens, you learn from it and you move on. Now, continuing on from where we left off, the Monster. If I didn't have my S1000, I would get a Monster. Straight up. I like it. Good? And we got that beautiful X Diablo behind us. God, that light looks so good. Oh, yeah, it is a 797. Okay. God, I love those red wheels. That X Diablo is just such a beautiful, oh my grief. I love that bike. All right, stay on topic, Brandon. We're talking about the Monster. There, he popped the wheelie. It came up on him. Whoop, came up on me. Yeah, it sucks up bumps really well. But like I said earlier, it has Öhlins, so you're gonna pay a pretty penny for that. All of that good stuff, that these riding modes, you got the 3 riding modes, the Sport, Touring, and Urban. Then you got traction control, or more than likely, you got ABS, standard ABS, and I'm sure you got cornering ABS. You got all the electronics. You're not gonna be missing anything on this. But the big thing is the Öhlins suspension on here, and it's just a beautiful bike. Nonetheless, and you got the TFT screen. You know, I'm not gonna bore you guys with standard stuff that you guys can look up. I just want to give you guys my experience on how this bike rides, how it feels, what are my impressions of it, or how it looks. You know, you guys can always just look up specs and the technicals on everything. I'm not good at that. I'm just good at riding bikes. But I always say that Big Number One has some of the best demo rides, along with Ducati in conjunction with them, because they always take us on one of the best roads, so you can kind of get a feel for everything. Cornering, you know, bumps for the suspension, you can test the speed on that big straightaway. They give you pretty much a well-rounded demo ride. But of course, shout out to Ducati and Big Number One again for having a freaking bomb dang, just a dank demo day again, man. It's always A1 when I come here. Everybody's friendly, everybody's helpful, never any issue. It's just always this top tier experience. That's why I come out here. Anytime they have a demo ride, no matter what it is, you know, I go out here and ride, because it's always an experience. You always learn something new about yourself, about the bikes, and about motorcycling in general. And also you get to meet cool people that got their own experiences to share with you. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I gotta admit though, but there's absolutely no reason other than to possibly not stall the bike in first gear. There's no reason to have the clutch lever. No reason. I'm trying to find one. It's like out there in space somewhere, non-existent. It's nothing. It would be really dope if we could get a pull off from here. Yes, run it. Yeah! This is gonna be delicious. That mirror stayed in place so well. You go look at my Diablo videos, you'll see that the mirrors are not the strong suit, but I'm sure they probably fix it on the newer models. I would hope. All right, let's see what our instructor's gonna do. This is the finale. There it is, front wheel. And the reason why I like that so much is because it's predictable. You can predict when it's gonna come up. The S1000, I'm absolutely terrified of it when it comes to wheelies. I can't predict it. This bike, I can tell kind of where it's gonna pick up when it hits the power band, and you can easily just get off of it if you don't want it. But if you want it, it'll give it to you. And the traction control will keep it there for you so it doesn't get out of hand. Dude, no point. There's no point in having this clutch lever other than to keep the bike from stalling. It's the future. See, still don't need it. Now I need it, because if not, the bike's gonna stall. So this is it for this ride, the 1200S, the Monster 1200S. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if this is your first time watching, my name is Bicasso, and I hope you guys like the video. Please let me know. And I hope you share it, and I hope you guys tune in for the next one. The next ride I got coming up is the Ducati Super Sport. That's the new bike by Ducati that's kind of like the S1000F with the fairings on it. So we're gonna test ride that next, and then after that we should be getting on the Scrambler Icon, so I can try to compare that to the bobber. If you haven't checked out my Try on Bobber video, I suggest you do so. It's a really good video, and I had a lot of fun making it and riding the bike. So go ahead and check that out too. But until next time, guys, I'm Bicasso and I'm signing off, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Come on, like, there you go. Wow, even quick shifts and like barely any RPMs. Yeah, the BMW 9T. I think that's what that is. And what that is, actually, that wasn't a 9T. That N109, there's the good old Jitsis. Come on, I want to put my feet down. I want to put my feet down. No! And my people, it is a wrap. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. That was fun.